Alright, goals of 400 mark, right? 2,000 feet mark. Is for Earl Green.
Now don't let your brakes go like that on your check ride. You got to hold those brakes till you get full speed, full power. Check that engine into green, then release them. Ride the top of your brakes, let them go. It's that little much, he can nail you, so be sure you're on your P's and Q's on the yours.
Alright, looking for 200 feet above the runway. Alright, lower the nose, bring the speed back up. And flaps are up. Alright, speed's back in the 80s.
Alright, I got your flight controls.
You have the controls.
I got the controls. Put your hood on. Alright, you got the flight controls.
Alright, I have controls. Where are we going?
What were your instructions?
You told me runway heading and then you decided to take a left turn.
What if she does that to you on check ride? What are you going to do?
I'm going to come right back to 240.
Exactly. Keep in mind, this check ride is more than just evaluating your performance on maneuvers. Be evaluating your judgment, understanding, the clearances, and all kind of stuff.
Traffic 60457 is 8 miles southwest, maneuvering between 2,000 and 2,500.
Alright, 26 Sierra, turn left, heading 120, climb and maintain 3,000.
So 120 and up to 3,000, 457.
Wellington traffic, 513 Papa Charlie, taxi to runway 24, Wellington traffic.
On the left. Also remember, while you're under the hood, she has to be your eyes and ears.
Okay.
So be sure to ask her, am I clear left, clear right, clear above, or clear below? Only during the time you're under the hood. When you're not under the hood, clear your area yourself. Ask her to help you. That's such a perfect day. Too bad you can't see it.
I had 2 perfect days in a row. I can't believe it's 3.
There you go.
Of course, it's bumpy. Why couldn't it be smooth? Because it's a perfect day.
Thing it is. Two 6 Sierra, turn right, heading 360.
Right turn 360.
On the right.
Wellington Alamance Regional Airport, Diamond Star 35 Delta Sierra. I am 8 miles west of the field, inbound for left pattern runway 24 Burlington. Burlington Alamance Regional Airport, Diamond Star 385, Delta Sierra, I'm 5 miles west of the field, maneuvering south of the field for a left pattern entry runway 3, runway 24, Burlington.
Burlington traffic, 513 Papa Charlie, taking off runway 24, departure south.
Burlington traffic, 60457 is 7 miles southwest, maneuvering between 2,000 and 2,500.
Listen to 260, climb and maintain 4,000.
All right, up to 4,000 for 60260.
Burlington traffic, Diamond Star 35 Delta Sierra, I'm 3 miles southeast of the field at 2,000. And overfly the field and maneuver for left pattern runway 24 Burlington.
Six Sierra, turn left, heading 270.
Turn 270.
Burlington traffic, 513 Papa Charlie, just left runway 24 at 2,000 feet, departure south. Burlington traffic.
Burlington traffic, 35 Delta Sierra, maneuvering for a left pattern entry runway 24 Burlington. Burlington traffic, 35 Delta Sierra, downwind runway 24 Burlington.
Burlington traffic, Baron 745, departing runway 24, Burlington.
Burlington traffic, 60457 is 7.5 miles southwest, maneuvering at 2,200.
All right, pulling the engine out. Now we can do after all our climbs.
Burlington traffic, 513 Papa Charlie, 5 miles southwest, climbing to 5,000 feet.
Is our drop a half turn, 2 half turns, 3 half turns, 4.
Burlington traffic, Diamond Star 35 Delta Sierra, turn in base, runway 24 Burlington.
Yes, you had to lean it with the G1000. You remember how to do it? Okay, just want to make sure.
When I explained to her, though, that it doesn't, well, it's probably not a good idea to tell her it doesn't work, huh? You have yet to be successful.
One of the transducers doesn't work. Okay, 260, proceed direct, Liberty VOR, maintain 4,000.
All right, direct Liberty VOR.
Burlington traffic, Diamond Star 385 Delta Sierra, turn in final, runway 24 Burlington.
Sorry, you said direct the Liberty VOR. What was the rest?
Maintain 4,000.
Burlington traffic, Baron 745 will be departing to the north.
speed, I guess. We're trying not to do that.
It's the 5 steps you need to do in order to use the VOR. It's your first step.
Verify we got the right signal. I can hear it in the background, but I'm up to the other one. Still hasn't picked it up yet, but the other one is.
Alright, so what's the first thing you do when you're using the VOR? Very first thing.
Make sure you have the right one tuned in, which would be LIB.
So what's the frequency for the VOR?
13.0.
Okay. How do you identify it?
LIB right here. The other.
What if she says, how would you identify it normally?
Normally I'd have the map in my lap and I'd look for the short turns and listen to it.
Traffic. 35 Delta Sierra is clear of the active at Delta. Taxi to the ramp via Alpha.
That would be it right there. And I'd kill that, and then we'd adjust to make sure that we went. We're lined up.
Burlington traffic, 60457's on a 3 mile 45 for downwind 24, descending through 2000. Burlington traffic, 60457's turning downwind, 24 Burlington.
It's the 26 Sierra, descend and maintain 3,500.
3,500, 260.
What radial are we on the Liberty VOR?
Well, considering I got it set backwards, here on the 360 radial.
Okay.
That's just going to confuse me that way. I'll start turning in the wrong direction. I got to remember when the bar goes to the right, I got to turn to the left.
Well, don't do what you just did on the check ride. Sit back the way you had it.
Burlington traffic, 457's turning base 24 Burlington.
When you get it centered up, if she asks you what radial are you on, Get the tail end of that arrowhead.
Hey, 360.
All you gotta do. If you turn it just like you did and introduce confusion to the factor, he's going to mess you up.
Final 24, Burlington.
You need to do that. She's just asking you a question. A lot of people will give her that answer right there, and that's not the radial that you're on. Radials are like spokes from the hub. They're going to the VOR on that radial on the other side of it. But you haven't got there yet. The radial you're on is right there. Assuming you get the CDI centered up. Don't fly. If she asks you to do this, don't fly like that. Go get that radial as soon as possible. If you got a full scale deflection, what's your intercept angle?
15 degrees.
30 degrees. If it's half scale, it's a 15-degree cut. Just remember, 15, double it to 30, half to full scale.
At the same time, I'm trying not to chase it because I'm so within 3 miles.
When does it start to get the zone of confusion?
About a mile.
Or less. So, depends on your altitude. But in any case, center that thing up, keep it centered all the way. So you know when you pass it.
Flip.
Okay?
Then a mile, so I'm not going to go too far off the be right below us.
Burlington traffic.
Pretty close.
457 is clear, runway 24.
She says when you get right over top of it, what's the DME going to tell you? What are you going to tell her?
Depends on the altitude. It's not the distance, it's not the ground distance, it's the distance combined with the altitude from the aircraft.
Correct. Alright, 260, turn left, heading of 090, and join the 05 degree radial.
Alright, say that again, left turn 050.
Left turn to 090, join the 050 radial.
Alright. radial, left turn 0904.
Continue your turn to a heading of 020 to join that radial.
Turn 020 to join radial 050.
Burlington traffic, King Air 415, runway Bravo's 7 miles to the west, inbound landing runway 6, going to enter a left base.
All right.
Burlington traffic, 60457, taxi to the ramp.
Van, do you calculate this in the head? As far as, I know I got a 5-knot crosswind straight off the wing.
What's your question?
To figure out what the mathematical equation is to figure out what my actual heading is, because I know it ain't 050.
Why do you want to do that?
So that I track that radio on the way out. So I keep the CD centered.
But why would you confuse your mind with a bunch of math when you should be flying the plane?
Burlington traffic, King Air 415, runway 5, left base, runway 6.
Have you ever heard the term called bracketing the course?
Yeah, which I guess.
What does that mean?
I mean, it's just fly it and keep it in the center.
All you got to do.
There'll be some kind of mathematical equation.
Turning final, runway.
It can be used some night when you got insomnia. You go online and Google all that. To sleep in about 30 minutes. But on check ride day, if you start getting into all the substance analysis, you'll fail your check ride. So it's up to you. Do you want to pass or not?
I prefer to.
Bracketing the course is simply a visual condition that you adjust your heading 5, no more 10 degrees at the time to keep that thing centered up. It doesn't matter what the mathematical equation is because it's constantly changing based on the wind direction and the speed of it. It's 3 knots now. Okay. So if you want to write a computer program to figure it out, we got one in the simulator. I can show it to you. It runs it out to 27 decimal places.
That's okay.
Oh, it's just not necessary. Okay, 260, use your GPS and take me to Apr Airport.
That fleet letter code on the top of your head? Hey, what's the 3-letter code for Ashboro? I'm gonna guess. Pull my map out. Again, I'd have to know where the hell Ashboro is.
And tell Dragger, go ahead. We're gonna pull into the ramp there.
And King Air 415, runway 5, is clear, runway 6. I'll just wait here for you, 172.
Roger.
Alright, you got me, Van. Where the heck is Ashboro?
Did your flight instructor always tell you to have your charts and your cockpit management organized?
He did.
Where is it?
The back seat.
How's that going to do you any good?
It ain't.
If you're up here by yourself.
I'd have the map in my lap.
Yeah. What do you have to do now?
Oh, I'm going to guess. Because obviously I'm not going to reach back and grab that.
Why not?
Can't fly the plane and reach back and grab that at the same time.
What if your wife was sitting here?
I'd have her grab it. Hey, Van, can you grab my chart for me?
I got your flight controls. I don't know where it is. Ask whoever's in here to take the flight controls for a minute. She'll even do that too. I'm just trying to give you some realistic and expectations here.
I would not have walked in here without.
From the point we soloed to where we're doing now, you should never ever get in an airplane without your cockpit management, all the tools that you need. Because just as sure as you don't develop a habit of doing that, you're not going to have what you need when you need it. All right, you got the flight controls.
All right, now the controls. Fine. Alright, left turn. Clear?
I hope so.
Nice.
Alright, what course will take us there?
237. 28 miles away.
Alright. How do you treat the CDI on a GPS display?
Same way you do with the CDI and a VOR display.
Alright. If you turn the course knob, will that change the to from heading?
No, not. Not on the GPS, it will not.
That's correct. Okay. So, what I want you to do now, lower your head, close your eyes. I'm going to give you times, turns, and descents. And it gets to the point where I say recover, look up here and recover.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Other flight controls.
Oh, you got them. You're going to fly it. This is about the only way I can realistically simulate what might happen to you if you fly in the clouds.
Okay.
We done this before? Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready if you're ready.
All right. Right now, just hold straight and level flight for a moment. I can kind of look around, check our area. All right, 26 Sierra, make a level 360. I'll tell you when to stop.
All right, level 360.
Take your head down to your pecker. Close your eyes. All the way down. Duck it. Duck it. Fly the plane. Recover. It's the first thing you do in a descending unusual attitude.
Follow the aircraft pullback.
Wrong. Very first thing.
Add power.
If you're in a descent,
Follow the aircraft.
you're in a descending unusual attitude, the very first thing you do is pull that power to idle. Very first thing. Otherwise, you're going to redline the airplane as you dive towards the ground at full power or cruise power. Power comes out. What's the second thing you do in an unusual attitude recovery? After the power is out.
I'm assuming attempt to level the aircraft. That's good.
Level the wings. It's the third thing.
Get your nose back up.
Recover from the dive. Got to do those three things in that order. If you're in a climbing unusual attitude, what's the very first thing you do? Out of it.
Add power, level the wings, lower the nose.
There you go. Okay. Close your eyes, lower your head, and we'll do this again. All right, maintain level flight, and make a standard rate right turn. Time before I give you the plane back to you, I want you to tell me now what you think you're doing.
Descending and making a right turn.
All right, recover. You're descending all right, but in a left turn. You never made a right turn. That's the benefit of an instrument rating. Okay, let's try one more. Get yourself level and standardize. A little quick on that power reduction.
A little quick or a little too quick?
You want to to get it out. Remember, if you're in an unusual attitude going down, you may have seconds to recover once you recognize it. He gets up towards the yellow line, you hear the wind screaming through the outside of the cabin, the engine's whining, got to get that power out. Those are all keys to reduce all that, reduce the power. All right, you ready? All right, head down, eyes closed. Okay, maintain this heading as you perceive it. Let's do a 500 foot a minute constant rate climb as you perceive it. Take your head, close your eyes. Head ahead. All right, tell me what you think you're doing.
I think it's somewhat of a climb, but...
All right, recover. That was a level turn to the left. Never did enter a climb. That's okay. I'm wanting to give you this because what you perceive is generally not what the real reality is. Now, I've got your flight controls.
Other controls.
I got them. All right, hands and feet off of them, head down, eyes closed. This is how she's going to give it to you. She's probably going to give you one going up and one going down. I don't know what she's going to give you first, or even if she gives you just one of them. But you want to be in a position where you're...
Big turn descending.
And recognize it. That's not designed to get you airsick.
They have tried, none have succeeded.
All right, recover. All right, that's good. I got your flight controls.
You have the controls.
All right, head down, eyes closed.
Taking a nap.
Bad idea in an airplane. So when you're the one in charge of it.
Right turn descending. Come on, Van. Left turn.
You got the controls.
Correct. Still going to Ashboro?
No.
Rick?
Okay. Stay under the hood, and I'm going to take you back to the airport. Radar vectors.
Okay.
This is something you might call ATC about if you happen to blunder into the clouds and kind of get disoriented. That's always a good reason to have flight following that will help aid you to get out of that kind of trouble if you find yourself into it. 260, maintain 3000, turn left heading a 030.
Left turn 30, is it?
Left turn to 030, maintain 3000.
Maintain 3000, left turn 030, 60260.
Not available.
Get on heading, let's get the weather.
Bumpy up today.
06. Remarks. Density altitude 1,100. Burlington Alamance Regional Airport, Burlington, North Carolina. Automated weather observation 1756 Zulu. Wind 190 at 06. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 19 Celsius. Dew point -0.1 Celsius. Altimeter 3006. Remarks. Density altitude 1,100.
Yep. So 260, turn left heading 350, descend and maintain 2000.
Left turn 350 and down to 2004, or 60260.
You get on your heading, give traffic a call, tell them you're 5 out, inbound for 24.
Burlington traffic, this is 60260, 5 miles to the south, inbound runway 24, 2,704, pattern altitude 60260.
60, descend and maintain 1,600.
1,645.
All a 3 mile 45 to the downwind.
Burlington traffic, system 60260 is south of the field 1,600, entering the downwind for runway 24, Burlington.
Burlington traffic, base 411, Romeo Delta, departing runway 24, left close traffic, Burlington.
60, turn right, 060.
And Burlington traffic, Cherokee 4058 Whiskey is departed the field and is leaving the airspace to the south, east.
Turn 060. Alright, descent checklist. Mix is rich. Trim landing, takeoff, landing and taxi lights are on.
Alright, pop the hood off. And show me a soft fill landing.
Alright, so soft field landing, we'll do flaps full. Airspeed about 65 knots as we come in. We'll flare at 61. We'll try to hold the nose off as long as we can, like we usually do. Or apply the brakes heavily. We won't lock them.
Now, what did I ask you to do?
A field landing.
Nope. You're reading the short field landing. That'll get you in trouble too. Be very meticulous. I know you are. Just don't second guess yourself. Off field landing.
Pits not available.
All right, 60 to 70 knots. Main wheels first, power reduced so that I will hold the nose wheel off the ground as long as possible. Try to keep the roll.
Burlington traffic, 1
going.
Delta crossing 24 Burlington.
Burlington traffic, Cessna 6026 is turning base for runway 24 Burlington. Burlington traffic, Cessna 6026 is turning final runway 24 Burlington.
Burlington traffic, Pacer 1 Romeo Delta downwind 24 Burlington.
Soft field, Steve. Don't ever use any brake on a soft field. Braking on a soft field will flip you over upside down. That'll be the end of you. Sure, you're practicing your soft and your short field takeoff and landings. That'll be probably the first 2 takeoff and landings you do on your check ride. Short field, you get down and you get on the brakes hard enough to almost make the wheel square, but don't slide it. A soft field, you never touch the brake at all. On your cross country. We'll work on these some more.
Burlington traffic, Cessna 6026 is clear runway 24 Burlington. You want to go? Ram?
Do the ramp. Do your cross country and get on with it.
Burlington traffic, Cessna 6026 is taxiing to the ramp via Alpha Burlington.
You go out this afternoon, you go down to Statesville, practice that short and soft field takeoff and landing. When you come back here, do the same thing. We'll add a little bit more practice to your cross country. Want to practice, you go around down there or over here, that's okay too. And also just review those unusual attitudes. She'll give you one or the other, or maybe both. I don't know. Sometimes she